Get ready.
Welcome to the Scantraxx Radioshow, hosted by DJ A-lusion.
Welcome to the first edition of the Scantraxx Radioshow in 2012. Before I'm going to play a lot of new Scantraxx tracks, I've got something to say. I've decided to quit producing and hosting this Scantraxx radio show. Sorry for that, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it later on in the show. I'm going to start the show with a new track by Rave Rider and Audio Freak. The track is called Turn Me Up.
You got the love on now. I got to have you now. You never just don't leave me hanging around. Baby, please, why don't you understand? I don't want to be your friend. Turn me up. 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 Turn me
To the Scantraxx Radio Show.
Up next in the Scantraxx Radio Show, a new track by the Wasted Penguins. The track is called Within.
And the beat goes on.
Something larger that can't be understood until we step back to see the whole thing.
Check facebook.com/Scantraxx Records.
At some point, we all wake up, and then we have to choose. None of us are in this alone. Something larger that can't be understood until we step back to see the whole thing.
Time to take a little trip back in time. Around 4 years ago, Headhunters produced a track which tested many subwoofers around the world. The track is called Subsonic, and I will play it now as the Scantraxx classic.
psychological effects, many of them adverse ones, such as shivering, anxiety, and breathlessness.
Scantraxx Classic.
DJ The Prophet created a new track in his own very unique The Prophet style. Check it out, The Prophet, My Style.
We won't be able to return to the true essence of being. To be
Randy and MC Villain created a new track together, a track called X, and this track is produced for a Dutch club night called Accelerator. Check it out, Randy versus MC Villain, X.
Life is like a path we all have to walk. I choose to live it in the fast lane. Is the name. I'm living life in the fast lane. I'm kinda insane, like a bullet in the brain. I'm living life in the fast lane. I'm a mean machine, like a heavyweight freight train. I'm living life in the fast lane. Fast lane, fast lane, fast lane, fast lane, fast lane, fast lane. I'm the code in your system. X is the name.
You are now listening to the Scantraxx Radio Show.
Life is like a path we all have to walk. But if you ask me, I choose to live it in the fast lane.
Live life in the fast lane. Live life in the fast lane. Live life in the fast lane.
Life in the fast lane.
Check twitter.com/ScantraxxNL.
Put your pedal to the metal, roll with the fattest. I'm the baddest who roll with the madness. I'm living life in the fast lane. X is the name. X is the name. X is the name.
The guilty, the punished.
As I said in the beginning of the show, this is the last Scantraxx Radio Show which I will be producing and hosting. But don't worry, change is a good thing. The Scantraxx Radio Show will be back, and I will be back as well with new stuff, new things. I want to thank everybody for listening to the show in the past 1.5 years. I want to thank everybody for their interaction, feedback, etc. As I said, the Scantraxx Radio Show will be back. In the meantime, if you want to follow me, check out my Out in the Open album project. I've already unleashed 8 tracks to the world of this project, and there's many, many more to come. Check out my YouTube channel or my website for more information. So yeah, that's it. Thanks again for listening, and enjoy all the coming episodes. See ya. Bye bye.
Visit Scantraxx.com for more information and updates.